video on this power supply. The reason I got it is to power this bilge fan inline blower, and I'll show you what happens when you plug power into it. This is rated at, it says it'll pull 6 amps. I've only seen about 4.5 amps come out of it. So what would happen when you plug power into this? Stand by. Okay, so what would happen when you plug power into this device from this is the following. Okay, apparently this must have a huge amp draw when it's first plugged in. I put an amp meter on it, but I can't get any reading off of it that's particularly high, but it does eventually go up to 4.5 amps. So I wanted to put a thermistor in here, but I was having trouble figuring out the best way to do it. And just after I made the previous video, my thermistors arrived. I ended up not using these, mostly because they're too big. I already had one, and it worked fine, but I thought I was going to be using it constantly, and it ends up that the way I ended up wiring this, it's only used for a short period of time. You could use it for longer, but it would probably heat up. So what we got here is I took the power coming off the DC, and also if you notice, you can see the LED. I stuck the LED right here where the power comes off with its resistor, pointed it straight up at this, and it's fine. I couldn't replace this cord. I did not have anything heavier than 18 gauge. I could make one, but putting the ends on and having them work right and not short is kind of difficult, so I just left this. So anyways, you have your DC, your minus going to the plug, and then what I did was I stuck the thermistor, I don't know if that's a symbol for a thermistor, right there, and I could have left it there, but in an enclosed space like this it would have gotten really hot and would have probably melted the case no matter where I put it. So what I did is I got one of these switches, and basically the switch is like this, and when this light is on, the switch is closed. When the light is off, the switch is open, so the power will come through the thermistor and out to the fan. Because it's going through the thermistor, it'll get a bunch of resistance, it will slowly ramp up the current, and then once it gets to a certain point where it's running, you just flip the switch. This shorts out the thermistor, and the electricity doesn't even see it. It goes straight through, comes to the fan, and the fan kicks up into high, full amperage. And this thing will run it for quite a while, but anyways, so let's see this in action. So first we'll turn the thermistor, and by turning the light off, also this light that's built in here is wired to negative, so when you flip this switch to on, the plus that comes out of here goes through the switch. It also lights this LED in here. So now the thermistor is engaged. So when we apply power, this will ramp up. And then I will flip this switch and it'll go to full power. There it is. Now to show you that without the thermistor it won't start. So as a follow-up, I did replace the wires, the AC wires, with something heavier that can handle whatever current this is going to pull. Oh, and also this comes with it. This comes with this. I replaced this cord with a heavier cord, but I left this. So that's it.